anything and everything they need to finalize. Now is the time to do it. Tonight's race, 100 laps. We'll have 3 sets in the pits, 3 sets of tires in the pits if we need them. 1 fast pair, 2 green light checkers, 2 the rule is on, as well as the restart. And 2 stages tonight. A stage break at lap 25 and a stage break at lap 50. The drivers have to play the entire game. We've seen that time and time again. You know, when do you take your last set of tires? You take it early in the final stage, you take it late in the final stage. That'll be one strategy to watch here. We're looking at Dean Thompson, the 28. Dean Thompson, 5 and the 28. Go out of this. Matthew Erickson mentioned PO penalty for him. Warm up now is going to be over. Final second, send it to the corner if you want. Dean Thompson's going to rip the lip like a potato chip. I think this track, the drivers, the fans, everyone loves it. Shame that it went away there after the 2019-2020 season. Still very much live here over on iRacing.com. Greg Wood of note, our race control for tonight. So to take a look at your starting grid here. Rolling off on the pole, it's the driver in the 76, 2-time winner already this season. It's going to be the Madigan Motorsports machine, Joseph Madigan, with a time of 30.366. Says outside, the driver that's been neck and neck with him all season long. These two duked it out at Richmond, and they were fun to watch. It's going to be rolling off second. It's going to be Ryan Honeycutt in the 51. Remember that time difference there going to the 10,000s. Jeff Nairn rolls off third in the Southern Esports number 19. Then Dean K. Thompson going to be rolling off in the 5. Eddie Baker is going to be rolling off 5th here tonight in the 84. Then Dakota Ramsdell in the 83 and heads outside the 6. John T. Garrett, the number 66, is going to be a .066 off the pole. He's going to be rolling off 7th here tonight. Cody Mitchell, just a thousandth off Garrett's time, rolling off and heads outside the 8th. Kevin Coleman, the double zero machine, a Cash Customs 3D printing truck, looking to work his way to the front. Rolling off 9th, and Jordan Berube heads outside of the 22. Scott Formosa there in 11th, and Chris Cornett rolling off 12th tonight in the 87. Zachary Woods going to be rolling off down the list here in 13. That's Spin Move Racing number 6. And Wes Fuller, Title Town Racing number 35 is 14th. Matt Erickson, 28, going to be rolling off 15th. Caleb Collins is 16th. Bill Sleep, don't sleep on that 65 truck, rolling off 17th tonight. And then Christopher Cash, the 69. Nice! Christopher Cash 3D, or Cash Customs 3D machine there, rolling off 18th. Joshua Blitter, 99 and 19th. Jared Hayes, 46 and 20th. Greg Wood Jr., maybe not working at the we'll figure out, find out. Maybe it's Anthony Ludi, who knows? We're off 7 and 21st. Scott Milton, and then number 3 going off 20 in the 2nd, and Alan Ross will run that good 23 trucks, 22 at a time. The question is, who's going to be there at the end? Joseph Madigan and Ryan Honeycutt on the front row. Honeycutt got black 51, Madigan, the blue and black 76, making these two up there gone at it neck to neck. At Vegas, at Bristol, at Richmond, at Daytona. There's always one of these drivers up front. Honeycutt will get that advantage from the outside lane. Madigan quicker through the gears, trying to come back at it. John Garrett looking low to go 3 wide, going into turn 1. Madigan will carry the speed as Honeycutt is playing the bump draft game back here with Dean Thompson. Madigan gets to clear high, takes the spot. Honeycutt now looking low. Here comes that number 19 truck out. So that's Jeff Nairn over the back bumper. Honeycutt to the bottom. Looking to get the lead here, looking to lead the first lap from second place on the starting grid. He'll come off of turn 4. He'll be able to slide up, but not too much, side by side across the line. A lap led goes to Ryan Honeycutt by 27 thousandths of a second. Side by side, do 1 and 2. Dean Thompson moves in the 3rd. Jeff Nairn running 4th. They're going to kind of have a little bit of a buffer zone. Their top 3 are as Dean Thompson over the back bumper of Ryan Honeycutt, pushing that 51 down the back straightaway here at Chicagoland. Both of those trucks go to the white line. Madigan still running the middle. Honeycutt moves up to take air off the 76. 76 gets a little tight, has to back out of it a little bit. Honeycutt leads lap number 2. Ryan Honeycutt out front in command, blocking both Dean Thompson and Joseph Madigan here. Looking to get his first win this season. I can't believe we're saying that. He has basically been all but perfect as far as laps led. Been in every single race. So far off to a great start here. Dean Thompson looking for a second though inside of Madigan crossing the line. Dean Thompson will get the second position there. Honeycutt leads lap number 3. Now as his eyes set on that blank 51 of Ryan Honeycutt. Thompson walks right on up, right in line. A little bit of help from that 76 of Madigan. Looking at the field back here. Eddie Baker trying to work his way up in that 84. Gets the 83 to up the foot of Rams on the inside. Both those trucks trying to get around the 19 of Jeff Naren. 3 wide back here, John Garrett on the outside of Jordan Berube. 87, Chris Cornett. One driver working his way up through the field, Greg Wood. Up 8 spots, right 21st on the starting grid to 13th, looking at 67 Federated Auto Parts. Brock Normani is in the racing control position. Doesn't get a chance to race very often, but he's making the most of it tonight. Holding off that Cash Custom 3D putting 9 and Christopher Cash there behind him. Side by side, as Dean Thompson takes the lead low up front. Side by side, Thompson able to get the lap led. Honeycutt barely clears across the nose of Dean Thompson. Thompson looking low. Madigan goes to the back bumper of his old friend, his old pal, Ryan Honeycutt. Dean Thompson goes right there, wrapping the white line. Honeycutt and Madigan move up high. Honeycutt will have the run off the corner, side by side across line. That lap is going to go to Ryan Honeycutt barely. Look at the bump from Madigan low. Madigan trying to help out his teammate of Ryan Honeycutt. Either one of them want to go out here and say, hey, we beat Dean Thompson. Absolutely going at it. Dean Thompson moving to the high lane now. Looking to get momentum, looking to get the run. Madigan in line with Honeycutt. These top 3 pulled away now. Over a 7-10 advantage over Dakota Ramsdorf and Eddie Baker. See the gap there. Coming off of turn 2. Complete. Halfway. Lap 8. These 3 though have been going out of the last couple laps. Not even a tenth of the way through this race. Off of turn 4 there. See drivers trying to kind of get single file. One driver that's not. That's 19. The double 0 of Kevin Coleman and Jeff Naren. Coleman in the double 0 there. Looking to maybe fend off a couple more drivers. Cornett thought about going 3 wide. Looking back up front. Dean Thompson inside of Ryan Honeycutt for the lead. Honeycutt doesn't have any help right now. The fang fenders going into turn 3. Thompson running a low line. And here comes Madigan ripping the board. Look at the run he's about to get here. He's going to take the run. He's going to go to the back bumper of Honeycutt though. He's going to push him across the line. Push him to the back bumper of Dean Thompson. All this going back and forth has allowed the 83 Dakota Ramsdorf to close up that gap ever so slightly. Looking to bring Eddie Baker in the 84 with him. Looking here, Ryan Honeycutt looking low inside to Dean Thompson. Thompson running the high lane, doesn't go low to block. Looking to carry momentum off the corner. Honeycutt sends it deep, sends it low, slides up the track, looking to cross through here from Dean Thompson. Here it goes, Honeycutt has to stay high. Thompson goes low. He's going to bring Madigan with him. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead entering turn 1. Madigan on the bottom. Dean Thompson in the middle. Madigan wrapping the white line. Left side tires right above it. Starts to wash up a little bit. Forces Dean Thompson maybe make some contact with the left front of Honeycutt. There's still 3 wide going into turn 3 here. Dean Thompson stuck in the middle. Not able to get the run off the corner. Honeycutt will low. And Madigan just kind of a sit and duck here, stuck on the bottom. Side by side by side. And that's going to allow the 83 to close up of Ramsdorf. Looking to maybe make this battle for the lead 4 wide. Still 3 wide though for the time being. Come up for turn 2. Madigan walks up, makes a bit of contact with Thompson. Goes down and goes behind the 5. It's going to allow Ron Honeycutt to kind of get that advantage now. Dean Thompson looking for the deep dive into 3, into 4, not able to get clear. Honeycutt gets in the wall though. It's going to kill his drive off, and that's going to allow Dean Thompson to hang on to the lead for now. Sudden change across the apron there for the 5 of Thompson. And look at that red 83 Ramsdale is slowly but surely gaining on these leaders. Now looking to get around Madigan for 3rd as Honeycutt into the wall again. And allow Dean Thompson to get side by side. This lead pack has closed up big time. It was a 3-car breakaway. Now they got 6 or 7 guys all here with a shot to go and get the lead. As they're going to be staggered 3 coming across the line. Now turn 4 there. Excuse me. Ryan Honeycutt was looking low. Madigan was looking lower. But Dean Thompson gets the lap led. Madigan trying to hang on. Maybe burning his tires up a little too quickly here. We're looking for that lap 25 stage. There goes the Cotterman, so gets around him. Eddie Baker in the 84 running the board. He's going to bring Jeff Darren with him on the top side. Side by side now for a second is 83 Dakota Ramsdale from 6 in the grid. Falls back in line to 3rd and behind Ronnie Honeycutt. They're going to make contact though, 3 wide for 2nd. Madigan on the bottom, washes up a little bit, able to get clear of that 83 of Ramsdale. He's going to get right back in line with Honeycutt in the 51. To allow Dean Thompson to pull away going into turn 3. Trying to find a way around these drivers. And looks like they're finding a way around him. Eddie Baker now making a move on that 83 there for 4th. Looking to bring Jeff near and their Daytona winner with him. Eddie Baker 3rd in points coming into the night, 1 point behind Greg Wood. Quick contact with Coleman at 0-0. Greg Wood, I mentioned this story, having a race control in the Tier 1 Legends series. He's actually come up here, have fun, and he's had a great start to the season so far. 2nd in points, 8 points behind Madigan. Couple podiums, 2 podiums, one at Las Vegas and one at Daytona. Did last week out though at Bristol. Maybe able to go out here and get the lead if we can get around Madigan and company. Even one driver though that's been picture perfect. One driver has gotten 4 top 10s this season, and only one driver to get 4 top 10s in 4 starts. That's going to be the 84 of Eddie Baker. 9th, 4th, and 8th, 2nd last week out at Bristol for his 1st podium of the season. Only driver with a 100% top 10 percentage. Madigan trying to reel in your leaders as Honeycutt looking down low, trying to make some magic happen. Honeycutt inside Thompson, Madigan to the outside. Thompson going to run the high lane. Honeycutt looking down low. He's going to slide up a little bit. He's going to make contact with Thompson. Sends the 5 up the track into the wall. Both drivers keep it straight. Madigan looks to take it 3 wide middle. It hops right back in line with Thompson. Dean Thompson ripping the board here, looking to get the run off the corner like he's done all night long. He's got Honeycutt to the inside. He's going to get clear of Honeycutt. Now Madigan coming on the outside with help from Eddie Baker. Madigan has 2 poles, now make it 3 of the season, a 2nd place start and a 31st place start at Daytona, but 2 wins, a 12th and a 14th at Richmond and Daytona. So when he doesn't finish inside the top, when he does finish inside the top 10, he wins. Pretty good stat there. So looking to maybe go back to 50 first weekend run. That's hard to beat. So far, 51 of Honeycutt has been the fiercest competition, I'd say, but it's all been Dean Thompson the last couple laps. Ryan Honeycutt and Madigan, they combine to have led 71% of all laps this season have been led by just those 2 drivers. Into the night, Madigan has led 213 with 34%. Ryan Honeycutt right there. Talking about fast laps, they have combined for 77% of fast laps. But one driver that's not trying to fast lap right now is Ryan Honeycutt. He's on back there. Might get around Eddie Baker. Again, it's Baker in that Sullivan Tires 84 green machine. Third here. Couple laps to go on the stage. See who gets it. Trying to run down Dean Thompson here. It's much needed stage. Build a gap or so over the guys behind him. Brady Wood back in 8th right now. Eddie Baker, though, in 3rd. They're side by side for the lead for a split second. Madigan should have in deep, about took out both of them. Him and Dean Thompson had to check up big time. That's going to allow Eddie Baker to slide right on by. He says, thank you very much. Pit lane is closed. 2 to go in stage number 1. Eddie Baker looking to get a big stage win here. Make up some much needed points over Madigan. Madigan to the back bumper. Down the back straightaway, trying to go and catch Dean Thompson here. So Eddie Baker gets the right rear into the wall, leaning it all out here, coming to the white flag for the stage. Honeycutt looking to get to his inside, slides right in line. Crossover move for Eddie Baker for second. Dean Thompson will get the white flag. 1 lap remaining in stage 1. They're side by side behind Dean Thompson. Eddie Baker deep dive into turn 1. Left side's right on the white line. Not going to be able to carry much momentum up. Goes up the block. Madigan crossover move down low. Ryan Honeycutt will be behind Baker. See which lane he goes with. He's going to follow Madigan. Madigan going to send it deep down low. Going into turn 3. Won't be able to get to Dean Thompson. Neither will Eddie Baker. As Dean Thompson will win stage 1. No, he's not. Dean Thompson, something's happened there at Bobble, a break. Not sure what happened to Dean Thompson, but he just let out of the throttle coming to the stage there. That's going to give the win to Joseph Madigan. The Eden Prairie, Minnesota driver. Get another stage win here tonight. 10 points there for him. Over Dean Thompson, Eddie Baker, Jeff Nairn, Ruby Rams over Greg Wood, Chris Burnett, and then John Garrett running at your top 10. We're going to go side by side under commercial here when we come back. Pit stop time from Chicagoland.
Your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MakoniSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Welcome to the Tier 1 Racing League, where precision, competition, and innovation come together to create the ultimate iRacing experience. Every race, every battle, and every moment in T1TS, T1L, T1X, and special events is brought to you by Tier 1 Studios, the premier destination for professional high-quality broadcasts. Tune in and experience racing like never before. Explore everything we have to offer at Tier1RacingLeague.com. From race schedules and standings to event galleries and league signups, it's all there at your fingertips. Join the competition, watch the action, be part of the legacy. Tier 1 Racing League, where champions are made.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the virtual Chicagoland Speedway here from somewhere outside Chicago in Illinois. You call it Joliet, you can call it Juliet, you can call it a racetrack in the middle of a field somewhere. My name is Brent Master on all the action tonight with Brett Bold working the controls as our lovely producer. Doing a fantastic job at it. See the pit strategy, the pit stop time here. Ramsdell with a quick time on pit road. Had a 12-second stop. Let's see if that kind of shakes things up a little bit. About to guess maybe right sides only. But you're going to go up to second there. Madigan, your stage winner. Or we start from the inside. Dean Thompson, second car on the outside. Ryan Honeycutt, second car on the inside. And then it's a 22 of Jordan Berube. There in 5th, Jeff Nair in 6th, Greg Wood in 7th, Eddie Baker in 8th, John T. Garrett moves up to 9th, and Zachary Woods there. Run out your top 10, give or take. We'll see how they take the green here, though. Obviously, the choose rules go a little finicky sometimes. So, second, as Justin Madigan is trying to beat the pace car. Sort of hitting the pace car. Can't do that here on iRacing, but you can get pretty close. Pace car, late dive down pit lane there. Madigan leading the field to green. It's a dash here to lap 50. See who hangs on, who survives, and who prospers. And so far, Joseph Madigan leading the field into turn 1. See Honeycutt, the blank 51 machine right behind him. Continuing throughout the field. Here. So Steve, Greg Wood, Kevin Coleman, John Garrett, Zach Woods, and Cody Mitchell. Battle for the lead, going to turn 3, Honeycutt, deep dive down low. Won't be able to clear himself off the nose of Madigan. Madigan crossover move, engaged, looking down low, cross the line, the lap lead. Is going to go to Ryan Honeycutt by 1,000th of a second. So these two have literally gone at it all night long, all season long. And no different here tonight at Chicagoland. Turn 3, Honeycutt looking down low again. I think these two maybe want to think about playing a little bit nice. Burn their stuff up here and allow some go win the stage. Honestly, Travis been on the move into the 6 and 7 of Greg Wood. Up 16 spots already. Currently following the 5 of Dean Thompson through this top 5. Up in Hagerstown, Maryland. Federal Outport. Eddie Baker though in line behind him. See what those two do when they get up here. Honeycutt not wanting to play nice. He wants to go lead this race. He mentioned these two have combined for 71% of laps led, with Madigan getting the advantage over Honeycutt by about 80 or so laps. So Madigan trying to hang on, but Honeycutt wants to get that advantage. Still stop by side coming off the corner here. Honeycutt on the bottom. But side by side, top 6, all double file. Looks like we're at Atlanta here going to turn 3. Dean Thompson goes to the bottom, washes up in front of the 22 Berube there. Jordan, the 22, 6 in points here, 46 points behind Madigan, 1 point behind Jeff Nairn. Nairn currently marred back throughout the field in 10th. Eddie Baker made up some much needed points low over Greg Wood. But that driver right there, the 76 machine, currently side by side with Ryan Honeycutt for the lead. He was able to get the stage win over the 5 of Dean Thompson. Thompson can hit the brakes here. He's going to give Honeycutt a break. Buck came low into the right rear of Ryan Honeycutt. Dean Thompson gave the stage win there to Madigan. Doesn't want to interfere with these full-time drivers. Set up for second in the stage, but looking to maybe get the lead here in stage number 2. And all he's doing right now, though, is letting these two, those two black trucks, the 51 of Honeycutt, the 76 of Madigan, just burn their stuff up, and that's all they've been doing this stage. They've been side by side the first 7 laps since we went green here, it seemed like. So Ryan Honeycutt not quite able to get clear, neither is Madigan. Madigan's not even able to fall back and throw a crossover move. He's been slow and steady last time by as they have been the last couple times. See the train kind of starting to form up here. Dean Thompson, Greg Wood, Berube, Eddie Baker, and John T. Garrett, all within a half second or so of your leader. You're going to have to go to Kevin Coleman, Chris Burnett, and Zachary Woods about 3 seconds back there, right out your top 10. See a good gap there behind John Garrett. As Madigan still hanging on. Maybe these two are planning this. Maybe they say, hey, we have a rolling roadblock. Neither one of us can lose the stage. That's Honeycutt. Now going to give it up like that. Now falls back to second inside of Dean Thompson. Thompson gets the second spot across the line. Looking back, you're a couple drivers, 2-3 wide. Trying to sort it out, trying to work their way up to the front. Zachary Wood, 6 there on the bottom. Side by side with the 87, Chris Cornett. Just the battle for 10th right there. Dave Collins is 72. Wes Fuller 35. Dean Thompson going to get the lead over Madigan there. Work too hard for it. Going to see able to hang on or going to give it away like he did last time. Coming to around 10 laps to go in the stage. Pretty quick second stage here. Add up and do that. Final stage out for 50 lap gas. Madigan over the back bumper. Thompson going to play bumper cards, push him around a little bit, trying to pull away from the field behind them. That's Ryan Honeycutt in the black 51 now pushing Madigan, trying to go play catch up here. And no, he's going to send it deep down low. Expecting to wash up here, maybe make some contact for the lead. He's going to have the spot coming off the corner, but would be able to hang on. He goes below the apron, trying to cut the track as much as he can. He does get the lap led 1,000th of a second over Thompson. Able to hang on to the bottom for now. Dean Thompson will have the momentum going into 1 and off of 2 here. There he goes into the sunset. Dean Thompson does. Dean Thompson hanging on for now. Led the most laps so far tonight. Obviously not a full-time competitor in the Tier 1 Truck Series, but is a full-time competitor in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, currently 3rd in points for the Daytona. To get a win here tonight, though, it'd be a pretty special moment, not just for him, but for us. Ryan Honeycutt. Ryan Honeycutt able to get the lead over Dean Thompson. We're assuming it's real Dean Thompson from California. I don't know what his middle name is, but we'll find out. The iRacing account here is Dean K. Madigan, though, he's not okay with not being the leader. Neither is Dean K. Thompson. 3 wide for a split second, but it's Thompson that comes out on the bottom. Trying to now get around Honeycutt. Madigan falls back to 3rd. Falling back a little bit. I'm going to say this, Dean Thompson. Quick Google search down the back straightaway. We'll get back to that in a second, because here comes the wrap surgeon, Greg Wood, trying to wrap his way around the bottom. Side by side for the lead for a split second. Now side by side for a second. Now side by side for 3rd. Greg Wood sitting it deep, and he's paying the price for it. Not quite able to get the speed off the corner. Your biggest move for this race so far, though, is staggered 3 wide for the lead for a split second. Greg Wood trying to get back in line. Doesn't have a hole quite yet. Finally gets in front of Madigan, and we'll get the draft off the Dean K. Thompson. The K, it stands for Kenneth. So I would bet my left kidney that is the Dean Kenneth Thompson, born August 30th, 2001. He's not okay with being second. He wants to get this lead. He wants to win the stage. You got to beat that black one of Ryan Honeycutt to do it. Currently looking down low. Side by side off of turn 2. They make a little bit of contact. They both walked up the track. To allow the 67 of Greg Wood to close right on in. Basically get ready to put his teeth into the neck of these 2 drivers in front of him if he didn't give him the opportunity. Madigan now looking outside of Greg Wood. He got 6 cars there going for the lead, but it's Dean Thompson leading them all. Dean Thompson going to the bottom. inside of Ryan Honeycutt. Greg Wood looking in the middle maybe, as Honeycutt will get the run off the corner. Will he be able to hang on to it low? Coming to 4 laps in the stage. He the lead pack here. Greg Wood, only driver to go on the bottom. Sends it inside of Thompson. Looking to slide up, maybe steal that second spot. He's going to do so. Even better, he'll get a bump from Thompson to kind of close up the gap here. Greg Wood's going to have a shot at it. Came into this race in your top 3 in points. Eddie Baker had a great stage 1 to make up a ton of points on Greg Wood. Looking to, though, kind of flip-flop that around. Looking to make up points on Madigan even. So Dean Thompson, he's kind of helping them. And he's going to send him off the track a little bit, get him the left rear a little bit. Greg Wood having to get it back under control. Avoids the wall, about makes contact though with Thompson. And we get it back going straight. 3 to go in stage number 2. Greg Wood now under pressure from Madigan. Madigan sending it deep there behind the 5. Not able to get clear. Greg Wood will be able to hang on to that spot. Gets run out of the corner. Get the draft off the 5. Get the help to Eddie Baker in the 84 now. He's looking for 4. So Honeycutt leading this pack, going down low. Dean Thompson running the high lane. Greg Wood going to slip right onto his inside. About to make contact coming off turn 4, but it's going to be 2 laps to go in stage number 2 for the 51 of Ryan Honeycutt. Honeycutt wrapping that bottom, doing all he can to control the lanes, coming to the white flag. Next time off of turn 4 as Madigan goes way low. Bout comes up and takes out the 84 or the 22, trying to recoup here, save some stage points. Not going to be able to do so yet. Ryan Honeycutt getting the white flag for stage 2, under pressure from Dean Thompson though. Thompson looking though, Honeycutt running the middle line. Will be able to get the run off. A bit of bumper glove from Dean Thompson. Going to upset that 51 truck, not able to get him the run that he wanted. Thompson will look low, looking on the white line. Honeycutt goes low to block. He'll have the run off the corner. The 51 Honeycutt coming off of turn 4. Thompson, a truck links out back. He won't get there. Stage number 2 is going to go to the 51 of Ryan Honeycutt. Woo! What a stage finish there. A great rebound for the driver that started 3rd last week at Bristol. Finished all the way back in 15th. He needed a nice little turnaround and he got it. So we'll let these drivers have a chance to breathe. Give you fans at home a chance to breathe. Or give me a chance to breathe. Go side by side when we come back. Pit stop time.
Your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MakoniSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Welcome to the Tier 1 Racing League, where precision, competition, and innovation come together to create the ultimate iRacing experience. Every race, every battle, and every moment in T1TS, T1L, T1X, and special events is brought to you by Tier 1 Studios, the premier destination for professional high-quality broadcasts. Tune in and experience racing like never before. Explore everything we have to offer at Tier1RacingLeague.com. From race schedules and standings to event galleries and league signups, it's all there at your fingertips. Join the competition, watch the action, be part of the legacy. Tier 1 Racing League, where champions are made.
Welcome back to the virtual Chicagoland Speedway here on the Tier 1 Studios. My name is Brayton Lasseter on the tonight with Brett Woodwork, and the controls is our producer, Ryan Honeycutt. Gets his 4th stage win this season. I'll tell you, it has been that man right there in that black 51 that's been almost impossible to be at some point during every race. He has won a stage in every single race except for Daytona, where he set the pole and he got second back into stage number 1. But outside of that, he has won a stage at every single race. 3 of those 4 stage wins coming in stage number 2. Dean Thompson, though, able to kind of play the pit road game a half second quicker, able to get the lead, able to maybe get the win here through pit road cycle. So he was able to hang on here. Saw how aggressive he was going, coming to that green and white checkered. But Dean Thompson looking to win at on Tier 1 Truck Series debut tonight. Greg Wood going to line up second truck on the outside. Madigan will line up behind Dean Thompson there. Eddie Baker third truck on the inside and 5th. Going to be Chris Cornett, I believe, in that 87 third truck on the outside. John T. Garrett from inside the top 10 has a connection issue. He's going to have to leave this race early. He's going to be looking for a caution to get back in here. Heartbreak for the driver of the 66. Just finished inside the top 10 in the stage. Heartbreak there for John T. Garrett. The green flag is back out. Stage number 3, the final stage, 50 lap dash to the finish is underway, and it's going to be Dean Thompson leading the field to green. Honeycutt there, third in line behind Madigan and Thompson. We have a pack of hungry hippos back up for 5th, though. Eddie Baker in the middle. Greg Wood up high. Jordan Marubi, that box 22 machine, looking down low. Going to send it deep to the white line. Try and get clear of those 2 drivers behind him. He's going to do it. He'll have the 4th spot coming off the corner, but not for long. Here comes Eddie Baker in the 84, trying to fake his way into a win here tonight. Looking like the man, the myth, the legend, trying to maybe come out here with a point lead even. As Ryan Honeycutt low. Wow, legendary move though to the bottom, able to get the lead off of turn 2. Thompson with the push instead of the pass. Looking to maybe separate themselves from the rest of the pack here. So they're going to send Honeycutt deep into turn 3. Able to get a pretty healthy advantage coming off the corner. Tonight has been caution-free except for the stage caution knocking on wood here. As Dean Thompson second with Eddie Baker in line in third. Look at that 84 machine, the run he's getting. It's been quiet all night long. Quiet inside the top 5 for a good majority of the first couple stages here. Now he says it's time to turn the boosters on. He's going to go win this thing. Now it's got Madigan is inside that 76. But Madigan got his 3rd pole of the season here tonight. Looking to get his 3rd win in a row. Greg Wood, 6-7, the driver there at 5th, looking to really close up that points gap between him. Eddie Baker is 1 point behind, and then Madigan is 8 points in front. See if you can look back throughout the field, about the 15th spot. The 46 is Jared Hayes. These guys have been having a quiet battle pretty much most of this race. That's Christopher Cass with 69 heads outside. Behind him, and it's the 80 of Scott Hermosa, as well as 35 of Wes Wheeler. His outside of Hayes. Other drivers back here, the 44 Cody Mitchell, Bill Stevenson 65. Matthew Erickson, remember, gets an ELO penalty after qualifying 15th. His actions from last year at Bristol, actions detrimental. And they have been detrimental indeed all the way back here in 20th now. And then Scott Milken currently running at the field in 21st. And John Garrett back here. Looking back up front though, it's Ryan Honeycutt 51, with 3 truck length advantage going down the back straightaway here. away from Dean Thompson or Madigan, something that no one has done all night long. See if anyone can pull the upset. And it's going to be an upset regardless because all three of these drivers, 1, 2, 3 of Honeycutt, Dean Thompson, and Madigan have been absolutely dominant. They have been equally as dominant. Each one of them, I think, have as good of a chance to win this race as any of them. I'd be shocked though if any of them are able to get the job done because of how dominant each one of them has been. There's not been a favorite. It's pretty dead nuts even throughout the first two stages here, but Honeycutt leading the field in this final stage. However, tied back there. Andy Baker in fourth, out of fifth is on with Greg Wood. And the lead 22 of there's Maruby and the 00 of Kevin Coleman. 72 Caleb Collins, Jeff Nairn also in this picture as well. Jeff Nairn kind of having a quiet season. Kicked off with that win at Daytona and knew he was locked in. And I'll be honest, hasn't done a whole lot. Finished 23rd at Richmond, 6th at Vegas, and then 12th last week after a season high qualifying effort at 5th. Looking for a good turnaround now. Second half of the race, get your mojo going, get the momentum rolling. You know, go into the playoffs with a nice momentum. Definitely trying to build some mojo back here tonight. Three wide though, that's Jordan Berube. '22. Gets around Jeff.
Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MakoniSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Welcome to the Tier 1 Racing League, where precision, competition, and innovation come together to create the ultimate iRacing experience. Every race, every battle, and every moment in T1TS, T1L, T1X, and special events is brought to you by Tier 1 Studios, the premier destination for professional high-quality broadcasts. Tune in and experience racing like never before. Explore everything we have to offer at Tier1RacingLeague.com. From race schedules and standings to event galleries and league signups, it's all there at your fingertips. Join the competition, watch the action, be part of the legacy. Tier 1 Racing League, where champions are made.
Welcome back to the virtual Chicagoland Speedway. The battle is on all over this virtual racetrack here. Handful of laps left to go. About 31. John T. Garrett able to get back in the session, not quite on track yet. 14 laps down, running the 22nd spot, but it's all Ryan Honeycutt out front. Has been since the drop of the green back on that 55. Dean Thompson rides in second with Joseph Madigan currently in third. The battles are on though all over this racetrack. Jeff Nairn in the 72 side by side, 3 wide across the line. Trying to hang on to that 10th position. Meanwhile, Ryan Honeycutt trying to make some magic happen. Trying to get his first win this season. He's led about over 200 laps. Hasn't gotten a win yet. Justin Madigan able to kind of steal a couple from him. But very, very successful campaign so far for the driver of the 51. Picked up his 4th stage win here tonight. Now he's under pressure though for the lead the first time this stage. Dean Thompson on the back bumper, making contact, pushing Honeycutt into turn 3. Going to kind of force him down the track. Thompson running the high lane, ripping the board, trying to get the momentum off the corner. Madigan will be in line with him though, coming off of turn 4. He'll get the run. Thompson does. Look in the right rear. He's going to turn Honeycutt into the wall. Madigan slides under him as Ryan Honeycutt barrel rolls into turn 1. Lands on all 4 wheels. Able to get it back going straight. Smoke coming out the back end of that 51 truck. And just like that, Ryan Honeycutt goes from 0 to 0 on lap 72. Eddie Baker involved. Dean Thompson involved. Madigan involved. Tier 1 studio replay coming up. Dean Thompson looking for the lead on the outside. Going through the tri-oval. Madigan was looking down low, see what happened. Thompson went to give the bump to Honeycutt, maybe the side draft, and just mistimed it. Madigan nowhere to go. There he drives through the right rear of Honeycutt, sends him into the air. Eddie Baker. Unfortunate bystander gets clipped, goes up, sliding up the track there. It would kind of get it pointed down the track and hammers down. Makes contact with the right rear, so expect heavy damage to the 84 as well. So it really looks like your top 4 here are the only ones involved. Penalty for Dean Thompson. Madigan actually didn't look too bad despite literally getting a right rear tire to the face. So we'll see what happens here. As I expect most drivers to come in and pit here. Might not hurt these guys too bad as everyone is pitting 4 tires. 1 set remaining. That's going to go on right here, right now. Money stop time. See if anyone stays out. As of now, the only driver staying out is John Garrett, who's a couple of laps down. So everyone will take their final set here and now. No strategy whatsoever throughout the field. Everyone will be on a level playing field. Madigan with that very first pit stall. Steve was able to get the lead off a turn, or off the pit road exit. Jeff Nairn narrowly able to maybe get him. I think he's going to have to set up for second low. It'll be Justin Madigan exiting pit lane over Jeff Nairn. That was close. That was very close. A 10-second pit stop for Nairn. I think right side's only. That driver in the 19. So he's going to completely shake things up here as basically Dean Thompson out of the equation with the EOL. Ryan Honeycutt getting repairs back of the line. So they'll have to work their way up through about 16, 17 drivers to get back to the lead. And we'll go green with about 22, 23 laps left. The question is, can it be done? I think absolutely. See maybe some guys trying to come down and top off. This would be the longest run, I guess, of the night outside the first stage. Gonna be about the same as the first stage, so I'd imagine we should be good. We do have 2 green mark checkers though in the bank. See what happens. We've seen some crazier stuff happen. So they're going to line up kind of differently the way they're running a couple laps before. Justin Madigan up front, that's not different there. Jeff Nairn, though, going to be rolling off third with Eddie Baker to the outside. Greg Wood there to 67. He's going to be fourth. Jordan Berube, fifth. Dakota Ramsdale, sixth. Kevin Coleman, Chris Cornett, Zachary Wood, Scott Formosa, all in the top 10. Christopher Cash, though, starting to enter the picture for the first time tonight. Maybe this guy cheated up mirror. We'll find out. Not that he could make a cheated up mirror, but. Pace car pulls off. Green flag is back out. 25 laps to go from Chicagoland. Madigan leading the field through the try over here. Eddie Baker quick to get down low and get in line. You heard there's free samples and he wants as many free samples as he can get. Oh, Eddie Baker will get a bit of a push as they're going to be 3 wide. A Hornet's Nest back here inside the top 10. That's Jeff Nairn falling back through. Going to allow a couple other drivers. Ramstone, Cornette go right on by. Barubio on the outside as well. So Jeff Nairn not quite able to get his footing straight. Cash has to check up or go into the wall. Board the 80 machine of Scott Formosa. Look at the 51, that black 51 there. Just went by the yellow and white 69 of Cash. Ryan Honeycutt already into the top 10. Bringing Dean Thompson low with him to 5. Battle for the lead. Here comes Eddie Baker in the 84 for the first time this night off of turn 4. Brand new leader. Give it to the 84. The man, the myth, the legend, Eddie Baker. Franklin driver. What a run for him. He'd be able to get the job done tonight. Side by side, going into turn 3. Do you have lap traffic ahead? One driver that's going below the apron, and then they got the 3 truck that's Scott Milken 6 laps down currently. So Milken will go low out of the way. Says, you guys race out, I don't want to mess with you. As they're going door bang, going into turn 1. Eddie Baker, Mr. Consistent, 4 top 10s, and on driver to have 4 top 10s. You got second last week at Bristol. 1 spot shy of his first win this season. Got his first podium, looking at least get his second podium, maybe his first win low. Led 17 laps last week. I'll get his first laps led low this week. Still side by side. One driver though, bit of an issue for someone below the apron there. Coming out of the pit lane. I believe that's Joshua Belitter in the 99. So Eddie Baker side by side. We've seen this game again with 2 different drivers, actually 1 different driver, Joseph Madigan, and then the 51 of Ryan Honeycutt were side by side for the entirety of what seems like stage 2, the first 10 or so laps before they finally got it sorted out. Honeycutt was on the bottom for that entire basically side by side shuffle. Went on to win the stage. Eddie Baker has been on the bottom for this entire side by side shuffle, looking to win the race. Not just win the race, make up points over Greg Wood and Honeycutt. Came in tonight 3rd in points. Remember, Mr. Consistent is 4 top 10s on driver with 4 top 10s. Next closest, you have a couple guys with 3 top 10s. That's John Garrett, Wes Fuller, Dakota Ramsdell, and Greg Wood. Greg Wood has actually been really consistent with 3 top 10s and 3 top 5s. Currently running 3rd low, 8 points out of the lead. Looking to maybe get around Eddie Baker here for 2nd. And more importantly, get around Madigan, make up some points towards that championship battle. It's all going to reset when we start the playoffs, but you're not locked in low until you win a race. Greg Wood and Eddie Baker both trying to lock themselves in here tonight. So Austin Wheeler, of note, already locked into his win back at Richmond. Not in attendance tonight, so see how that, so we'll see where that puts him. I believe he's already missed 1, so he can't miss any more. Then Jeff Nairn, obviously your Daytona winner, has been here, Mr. Perfect attendance. Looking back, Ryan Honeycutt moving up into 7th, bringing Dean Thompson with him. Basically playing follow to later. Says Dean, follow me. We'll get to the front. We'll sort it back out when we get back up there. It's the tail end of that lead pack. Madigan able to pull away over Eddie Baker now. Little advantage, and probably the biggest advantage, the biggest sigh of relief that Madigan's going to have going into turn 3 for a while. The battle is on, not just for the win here tonight to be locked in, but for 2nd and points even. Greg Wood, Eddie Baker came in tonight basically separated by 1 point after the stages, separated by only a couple points. Eddie Baker excelled there in stage 1 over Greg Wood. Greg Wood excelled in stage 2 over Eddie Baker. More lap traffic. That's going to be Joshua Blitter in the 99. Blitter, second race of the season for him. Gonna go another lap down. Debuted last week at Bristol for a 22nd place finish after connection issues. When he got to run 10 laps. Up in the wall almost. Guys, this is about to get crazy. Kevin Coleman, the 00, taking 3 wide. As they're going to split him 4 wide down the back straightaway. Honeycutt up high. Dean Thompson goes through the middle. The 87, Chris Cornett, splits off 3 of them. Says, I'll take those spots. Thank you very much. The 80 of Scott Formosa follows on through. As big bobble there from Kevin Coleman goes from 4th down to almost outside the top 10. The replay, see what happened. This is a pucker factor Zulu moment for the driver in the 00. Gonna need to get some new underwear 3D printed from his sponsor Cash Customs. They have a bit of contact there with the 83. What a great save though. That was contact with Ramsdell, able to kind of get it wound up going, and they're going to start splitting him like crazy here. Cornett throwing it all in the dash. He's not breaking at all. Madigan though still leading, 13 laps to go. Looking to win his 3rd race in a row here. What a story it would be. Madigan has been dominant all night, not leading the most laps, but he's been in the picture. He's played it calm, he's played it cool, he's played it collected. See if it pays off here tonight. Ryan Honeycutt still working his way up through this field. Going around the 5th place driver of the 22. Jordan Berube. See though if anyone's able to make some magic happen here late in this race. 11 laps to go. Madigan still with a 10th advantage over Eddie Baker. Baker kind of closing in a little quicker last time by. Looking at the difference there. That difference, or that 10th quicker, is going to kind of really cut into the gap that Madigan was able to build the previous time by. Madigan, though, trying to join Tier 1 racing legends. Jaden Hopp and Paul Owens, the only drivers to ever win 3 races in a row in a Tier 1 racing sanctioned series. Those 2 drivers doing it in the T1X. Paul Owens won 4 in a row in the SRX car in Season 1, IRP Martinsville, Thompson, and Lakeland. Meanwhile, this season, Jaden Hopp has done it a couple times. Auto Club, Phoenix, and Kansas, and then Watkins, then Charlotte, Kentucky, Daytona, and Iowa for the 5 in a row. Actually has an opportunity to do a 3 in a row if he can win Talladega this week. So only 2 other drivers have done what Justin Madigan is in the catbird seat to do. 8 laps to go from making history. All he's got to do is just hang on. It's Eddie Baker, though, has been running him down the last couple laps. Greg Wood in 3rd. Both Lotus drivers looking for their first win. Talk about a big sigh of relief would be to lock in here. Not have to worry about a couple of surprise drivers. 8 drivers make it. There's 9 races. So far, Madigan's won 2 of them, looking to win 3, but if something happens here, you might be looking at 7 different winners. Scott Milliken takes it to the garage for tonight. But so far, though, looking out front, no one has an extra set of tires to my knowledge. So don't expect any surprise pit stops if a caution does come out. 6 laps to go. So we're coming to for Joseph Madigan. Looking out the back bumper of the 76. Last time by, Madigan with the advantage. Ramsdale has fallen back to 4th. Chris Cornett rides in 5th. Ryan Honeycutt and Dean Thompson, their advance has been stalled. They're stuck out to the top 5 right now. Madigan trying to be the first driver in the Tier 1 Truck Series history to win 3 in a row. And 2 other drivers have ever done it in the Tier 1 racing sanction history, joining some legendary names. 5 laps away. So we're going to take a commercial for the next 5.5 laps. No, I'm kidding. But Madigan out front in control. We would never do a full commercial here with 5 laps to go. We're not that one broadcast network. Eddie Baker rides in 2nd. Look at the battle for a lap with a lapped car for 3rd. Greg Wood has a 99 of Joshua Blitter all over that back bumper. Blitter does have some fresh tires, I believe. That's why he's able to hang on. Kind of find some new life. So some teammate action going on back here. Maybe saying, hey, push me, push me. Maybe some trouble for Kevin Coleman. Oh, trouble for Kevin Coleman as the caution flag comes out. Coming up, we'll see what happened. So Kevin Coleman there, that's behind the 72 of Caleb Collins and Jeff Nairn. Hard hit for Collins, right side in the air. '19. Jeff Nairn in the wall. See if we can back it up to the tri-oval the last time by. There's contact between Coleman and the 6 through the tri-oval here. So this is kind of what stacks this whole thing up here. Let's talk about the cloud coverage. There's a contact with the 6 of Zachary Woods. Coleman able to save it. Woods able to save it. Coleman comes down low. The 72 though goes to the apron to try and avoid it. That's Caleb Collins. They get stuck 3 wide there, trying to kind of sort it out, figure out who's going where. Jeff Nairn narrowly trying to cut and slice his way through that pack and up into the wall. So we will be using one of our 2 green-white checkers here, as this is going to be a change of pace and a change of race for Eddie Baker and Greg Wood. Shot of life here and a chance to win it. I don't expect anyone to have any tires, so we'll see. So, driver's trying to work out the car's other caution. Obviously, everyone wants to play the blame game, and we'll see what the race director, Anthony Ludi, decides to go with. Of course, I want to take a moment and thank all the Tier 1 Racing League staff, race controls, race directors, and more for their time and contributions towards the Tier 1 Racing League. If you want to join any of the Tier 1 Racing League, feel free to check out tier1racingleague.com or check out the social media pages. Sign up for the Truck, Legend, or the Xfinity Series today. Watching the Tier 1 Truck Series, aka TITS. So feel free to check out. Tomorrow night, the action from the Tier 1 Legend Series continues. Race number 7 from Stafford, 8:45 p.m. start here on a Tier 1 studio. They can catch the Tier 1 Xfinity Series at Talladega to start their playoffs. They're on Snake Bitten Gaming on Facebook. So first green white checkered attempt here. We have a second one in the book, how this is going to work. Justin Madigan will come around to the green flag. He'll do 4 corners. If the caution comes out before he completes those 4 corners, we'll re-rack them, we'll restack them, we'll line the field up again. We'll go through the choose process and we'll try it one more time. If he completes those 4 corners and crosses the start-finish line and he gets the white flag, the race is official and we're racing back to the line. So see what happens here. Madigan on the inside, Eddie Baker on the outside. Green flag is out. A huge bump, a huge surge of life for the inside. Honeycutt is there in third inside of Eddie Baker, but Greg Wood in the 6-7 breathing down the neck of Madigan. Greg Wood came in tonight second in points, looking to get a win, looking to lock himself in. He's got the position, he's got the chance to do it. Looking off the back bumper of Ryan Honeycutt behind him. But Madigan, who's making a move on. Madigan, they're on the outside, side by side with Greg Wood. Bit of contact, they both slip off the track. Here comes Ryan Honeycutt in the 51. They will get to the white flag. The race is official. No one behind Joseph Madigan, though, to put the pressure on yet. Madigan able to get his line that he wants going through turn 1 and 2. Here comes the 51, though. Ryan Honeycutt breathing down the neck, looking for his first win this season. He's been so close so many times. Will he be able to get the job done? But it's Madigan leading the field into turn 3. Here comes the sin from Honeycutt. Doesn't go to the white line, trying to carry some momentum. He won't be able to get there. It'll be Joseph Madigan looking for the 3rd win in a row. Joining the history book, it's Joseph Madigan, the driver from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. As Dean Thompson just sends it into the corner. Congratulations, Joseph Madigan, joining the Tier 1 Racing history books on the 3rd driver in a Tier 1 Racing league to get 3 wins in a row. So he'll have Ryan Honeycutt, his friend, his foe, his championship contender, join him in the trial over here. Also on the podium, then Greg Wood. Oh, nice turnaround for the driver of the 6-7. So we'll let them burn it down. When we come back, we'll go through full results. We'll talk to our podium finishers.
Your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MakoniSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Welcome to the Tier 1 Racing League, where precision, competition, and innovation come together to create the ultimate iRacing experience. Every race, every battle, and every moment in T1TS, T1L, T1X, and special events is brought to you by Tier 1 Studios, the premier destination for professional high-quality broadcasts. Tune in and experience racing like never before. Explore everything we have to offer at Tier1RacingLeague.com. From race schedules and standings to event galleries and league signups, it's all there at your fingertips. Join the competition, watch the action, be part of the legacy. Tier 1 Racing League, where champions are made.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the virtual Chicagoland Speedway. We just wrapped up race number 5 of the Tier 1 Truck Series presented by Makoni Setup Shop, aka Toot! Joseph Madigan pulls off the 3-peat when the 3rd driver in Tier 1 Racing League history to do so. Ryan Honeycutt and Greg Wood Jr. join him on the podium. Chris Cornett there in 4th, and Eddie Baker rounding out your top 5. Dean Thompson, comeback story, not able to come through. He's going to finish 6th. Dakota Ramsdell in 7th. Jordan Maruby there in 8th. Zach Woods in 9th. And Christopher Cash, what a good run for that driver in the 6.9. Cash's way to a top 10 finish. Cody Mitchell in 11th. Kevin Coleman was sideways with about 4 laps to go and able to rebound to a 12th place finish. Scott Formosa in 13th. Wes Fuller is going to be 14th, and Jeff Nairn making contact with outside wall is going to finish 15th after bringing out the late race caution. Caleb Collins 16th, Matt Erickson in 17th, and Jared Hayes there in 18th. Moving down their running order, it's going to be Bill Sleep, your last driver to finish on the lead lap. He's going to finish 19th. Joshua Blitter finishes 4 laps down after issues for him. John Garrett, though, is going to finish 21st after connection issues, and Scott Milken will be your only official DNF here tonight. Alan Marshall did not see the green flag. So we got a couple of your podium finishers standing on by. Starting with the driver that finished 3rd here tonight. It'll be Greg Wood. Greg, a great run for you. Your third place finish this season. Also, your 3rd top 5 in the past 3 races. Tell us about your race.
Well, I didn't think it was going to be very good at first because I don't know what happened, but I was super slow, dropped anchor on the qualifying. I had no clue what the heck I did wrong. But as the race went on, I was like, all right, just drive to the front. So that's what I did. I don't know where I started. I think, 18th, 19th, and I got up to the front, and I kind of just like hung out there. It was damn good racing, so couldn't complain too much. Truck got a little tight after about 10, 15 laps, but that's expected running that hard.
Said you're sitting there battling for the win. You had a great restart. Honeycutt restarts behind you. You're on the back bumper of Madigan, though, for that green-white checkered. What more do you need to get around the 76?
A little bit better tire. I burnt my stuff up pretty good, so it was expected. I was waiting for them to just pounce on me. I was just happy with it finishing before the last caution. We had a pretty good gap on them, but I knew once Honeycutt got behind me, I was like, he's probably just going to get around me. I didn't want to try to force anything and take myself out. I mean, I'm trying to get as many top 5s, top 3s as I can this season, so better safe than sorry.
Okay, then looking forward, I mean, you came in tonight 2nd points, had a great run there in one of the stages to kind of even yourself out with Eddie Baker, who came in 1 point behind you. Not able to make up a whole lot of points on Madigan, though, but as far as thinking playoffs, do you feel comfortable when you get to the playoffs and the points are going to kind of reset?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty safe, I think, to get into the playoffs. I'm not really worried about that. Once it resets, then it's game on. Just try to practice and do what I can to at least get a podium. If not, try to win this whole thing.
All right, well, we wish you the best of luck. Anybody you want to thank?
Easy Day Bot, McKinney Setup Shop, all my friends at TTR, lovely fiance for letting me do this. She's actually on her way back up the road from buying a Toyota Camry. So, Team Toyota over here. Thank you for putting on the broadcast, and thank everybody for a nice, pretty clean race tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you taking time to speak with us, and I'm sure we'll be talking again.
Thanks, sir.
That was a Greg Wood mentioned. Third place finish. Can't seem to get away from finishing 3rd. But it's a driver who finished 2nd who also can't seem to finish outside of 2nd place. The driver, the 51, Ryan Honeycutt. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good truck. I think we were probably one of the best, but unfortunately, my teammate Dean Thompson had other plans. It felt like, it was kind of just a racing deal. He faked me top, and I went top, and then right when once he got to my outside, I try and turn left, and it just hooked me. So just one of those racing deals. It was a fun race. I'm just glad that we got that caution at the end, able to come back up and finish second, get another good points day. I feel like I'm just gonna keep saying getting good points days, but I guess it pays off to be better to be consistent than getting a lucky win here or there.
I think we were just talking to Greg, who just got his third place finish this season. You just got your second place or finish the season. Obviously, points. Are you worried about points? They had a rough go at Daytona, 23rd place finish there, and then last week you finished 15th, kind of knocked it down the running order. But you mentioned good points. You should, I believe, be pretty close to Eddie Baker, but with only 8 drivers making the cut, are you worried that maybe some diversity as far as the winners go for the final half of the season might knock you out? Or
No, I'm not worried about anything. I think I'll be fine. Just have to keep winning and stay away from people like Dean Thompson.
calm, cool, and collected. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank Dean Thompson and Thompson Pipe Group for the Thompson Pipe Group pipe down moment of the race when he right hooked me across the racetrack. That was a really good time. But I guess we'll just have to deal with him after the race. He's just one of them guys. When you're slow like that, slow to be racing around guys like Dean Thompson, you put yourself in positions like that.
Yeah, take him behind the trailer and handle it that way. So,
yeah,
best of luck to you, Ryan, and I'm sure we'll once again be talking to next week.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That was your second place finisher, who just got his third second place finish this season. But the driver who just got his third first place finish this season, Joseph Madigan, the three-peat. Tell us about your race, man.
Yeah, it was a pretty easygoing race for me. I was just trying to ride most of it, making some aggressive moves earlier on, but probably shouldn't have been me. Probably should have been, Honeycutt or Thompson, but yeah, that didn't end well. So talking to you, Honeycutt kind of recovered, and I don't know where Dean finished. So yeah, probably got gifted, but we ended up in victory lane.
So you joined Tier 1 Racing League history. Only 2 other drivers have managed to win a three-peat, and they were over in the Xfinity and the SRX side of things. But their first Tier 1 Truck Series driver, obviously, to do it, and to do it in just 5 races timed. Kind of tell us what that means.
Yeah, it's man, it's something. I'll have to look at what the record is for most wins, but I don't know where we're going next week, so I don't know if I'll keep that going, but at least I could do what the Chiefs didn't. Yeah.
So we're going to Charlotte next week. And that's the thing, too, about 3 wins. That's 3 wins at 3 very different racetracks. Las Vegas, Bristol, and, of course, Chicagoland. So very...
Yeah, and I feel like my driving style is very versatile. I can be consistently fast everywhere. Charlotte's one of my better tracks in the trucks. So I feel like we're on a good string. I still believe it was supposed to be Martinsville, but...
Well, I was looking at Sim Racer Hub says Charlotte, the schedule says Martinsville, so we're not sure which one's which, but regardless...
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so
I think that's because of how messy the short tracks were, but I would have preferred it to be Martinsville, but, Charlotte's good too, so... at the end of the day, we're definitely safe on points, so with the win, I'm not really worried about that. Just looking forward to the playoffs. That's what we really got to focus on, and making sure we're prepared there. So, hopefully we can get both cars some good points heading into the playoffs, and we can set ourselves up for a good run to the end.
We love to hear anybody you want to thank.
I'd just like to thank my teammates in Madigan Motorsports, and also our other team, RHR Racing. Stands for Ryan Honeycutt Racing. Dean Thompson, Ryan Honeycutt, Thompson Pipe Group, and just all our other partners. It wouldn't be possible without them. You guys, of course, putting on a broadcast every week, and of course T1TS for having us.
Well, thank you for putting on a great show as always, and let me tell you, they made you work for it today. So we appreciate taking time to speak with us as well as the other podium finishers. And Joseph, I'm sure we'll be talking to quite a bit throughout the rest of the season.
You probably will. Hopefully it's in victory lane every time.
Of course. Well, that was tonight's winner, Joseph Madigan, able to get it done in the Madigan Motorsports machine. So congratulations once again to all of our podium finishers tonight, Madigan, Honeycutt, and Greg Wood Jr. You want to get in on all the action or sign up for the Tier T1 RL Fundraiser 400 at Talladega over on March 8th, 12 p.m. Eastern, or any of the other Tier 1 racing leagues. feel free to sign up over at tier1racingleague.com. Find the Discord there or on social media and get signed up today. Legends on Tuesday night, which you can catch the action from Stafford tomorrow night with a broadcast time here at Tier 1 Studio, 8:45 p.m. Eastern, or get signed up today. So always looking for fun and adventurous drivers, or the Tier 1 Xfinity series over on Snake Bitten Gaming on Facebook. I want to take a moment to thank all of our broadcast sponsors, all of our Tier 1 Racing League officials and staff members for putting the time and the contributions they do to make the series go as smooth as it does. And it's been Brayton Laster calling the action tonight with Brett Board working the controls as our producer. This has been Chicagoland Speedway, and we'll see everyone next time.